What's up with you guys? It's your boy West Coast. Yo, in 2020, I've teamed up with my hot boy, Jalen Smith, number 54, to bring you guys some of the most exclusive eyewear known to man. CEV. I mean, every
Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. I'ma keep ripping live till there's no more left in that. Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. I'ma keep ripping live till there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death from me. DC, that B4L, reppin' that star, I do it so well. It's Puma on the toes, but the stars on the clothes. I'm Starboy, fresh at the DF Dub. Yeah, I'm a hard hitter. Don't stare to fit, it'll ego hit you. What is you saying, man? Look at the swag. Please do forgive the brag. I'ma pull up later in the cowboy jag. Don't you slip on the drip, I'm flossing the sauce. Go so hard for the star. Yeah, that be win, lose, or draw. If you take a L, get the F off my block. Cowboys win. Watch yours, pull up the shots. Really can't help it, got a star status. Even got it tatted on my arm. Yes, we be 5 ring strong. Left a little room cause it's quest for the six. Starboy really reppin' this shit. Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. I'ma keep rippin' live until there's no more left in that. Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. I'ma keep rippin' loud until there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death for me.
Yeah, tell me who the #1 fan. Yeah, Mr. West Side, I'm the man. Dallas Cowboys from my head to the toes. They better recognize who the fuck I am. Damn, haters run their mouth like a bitch when they team ain't shit and my team stay lit. Yeah, I'm about to rep this shit till the day I die in an all blue casket. If you wanna get with a club with love, tell Star Status Westside sent ya. Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Emmett Smith is our main. Game time, prime time, all the time. Your team ain't never on TV like mine. That's because we different. We America's team and we run this. Like Zeke runs circles right at defense. Jerry Jones, that's nonsense. Let the coaches coach. And I'll have a smoke. And I know y'all wanna toast to that.
Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. I'ma keep rippin' loud until there's no more left in ya. Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. I'ma keep rippin' loud until there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. DC, that B4L. DC, that B4L. Reppin' that star, I do it so well. DC, that B4L. DC, that B4L. Reppin' that star, I do it so well.
What's up with you guys? It's your boy West Coast. Yo, in 2020, I've teamed up with my hot boy, Jalen Smith, number 54, to bring you guys some of the most exclusive eyewear known to man. CEV. I mean, everybody's wearing them. Make sure you guys go over to CEVcollection.com today and use promo code CEV West Coast to get yourself a hot boy discount today. What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we live in the building, man. I got Instagram up, I got YouTube up, I got Facebook up, and we got Periscope. So we basically on all major platforms, man. We about to get this thing popping, man. Hey, before I even get started, though, in tonight's website, let me change that thing back. Remember, tonight, y'all, I got my boy Keith Smith coming in. He's gonna be right here at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Central Time, because that's out there in Dallas. And then he's going to be on here at 6 p.m. Cali time, 9 p.m. Florida time, or a.k.a. my boy John Juice time. You know what I'm talking about? But, yeah, so he's going to be on the show. A normal time as y'all always watch. My boy Keith Smith. If y'all remember, if you've been a Cowboy fan longer than 2014, you know my boy Keith. Number 41, Dallas Cowboys brought him onto the team as a linebacker out of San Jose State, then switched his position and made him fullback. Now, funny story is Ezekiel Elliott had 21 touchdowns while Keith Smith was a Dallas Cowboy, and Keith was in on, I think, 14 of them. So, I mean, my boy Keith was very effective when he was doing his job. And, he's no longer a Cowboy, but he's definitely someone who shows West Coast love. So he's a current NFL player. So you always want to, whenever you have time to get perspective from an NFL player, you always want to take that opportunity. So we definitely going to be rocking it tonight. Hey, you guys remember today's show and all shows are brought to you by our people over at CEV, man. Family, baby. It's good to have family, you know what I'm saying, especially around these times, you know what I'm saying, because that's who you stuck in the house with, you know what I'm saying. Hey, I know everybody at this point of their life is just ready to get outside and do something. I know I am too. You know what I'm saying? If you already have your coming out of the house outfit ready, say I'm going to just be honest with you. I already got mine on. It's like already ironed and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be, I got the little, I ain't going to tell nobody, but you know what I'm saying? Because there's some copycatters out there. I want to copy my swag, you know what I'm saying? But I already got my coming out party shirt. You know what I'm saying? Shirt with the jeans, with the denims. I'm ready. That's how ready I am to get off this. But, hey, man, what's up with you guys over on Facebook? Let me say hi to some folks over on Facebook. What's up with you, Joyce Harris? I appreciate you. Austin Smith, I apologize. Christopher Gibbs, I see you. Mike, is that Miko? What's up with you? He says, what's up, West Coast? Kidrick Mason, I see you. Deshaun, hey, you guys, remember, as I shout you guys up, please give your boy West Coast a share. That's all we do. It's all of that. It just lets West Coast know that you care. That's all it do. Deep down in my soul, it touch me down here. It lets West Coast know that you care. And I appreciate you guys for sharing. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube too. Let me see. Let me see if I can find somebody. I know I had somebody on YouTube because I see it. I see you over there. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you say hi. Jessica Ford, I see you. Miss Wendy, I see you. Michael Winston, I see you. Winston Kellen, what's up with you, Scout? I see you. Alex Lunja, I see you. All the way from Germany. Hey, man, I was in Germany. I was stationed in Germany. I was stationed in this base called Spangdahlem. I don't even know it's still there, man. But, man, I solemnly swear I will not talk about the times in Germany. Lord. I don't even like thinking. Man, it was just too much fun. Way too much fun. You know what I'm saying? I got to stop. Leave it alone. Stop thinking about it. All right. CJ, what's up with you? Dennis, I see you. Hey, let me know. Where you at in Germany? Let me know. I'm curious because I was all up and down Germany. Oh, my God. Stop. See, right now I'm already thinking about it. All right, yeah, too much fun. Way too much fun. Cody, what up with you? Buddha badass in the house. I see you, man. He say what up with you. Hey, man, we got 63 people on here, man. Hey, that means we got 47 family members out there, Cowboy fans that's looking for the show right now. Can we please help them find the show by sharing it? Y'all already know, man. Let's share. Let's get up to 100 people up here. Let's see what we really talking about. So, yo, man, the first thing the name of this show was called, and I hope I updated it, but the name of this show is supposed to be called Cowboy. It's supposed to be called Does Ezekiel Elliott Need a Running Buddy? Maybe that's the reason why you guys don't see the name. Hey, I'm getting my little system thing that I be using here. It came out with an update. Let me see if it gave you guys a title. I'm going to see right now. Hey, if it didn't give y'all a title, let me know. That's probably why everybody wasn't able to find the show. But, yeah, I got to get used to this stuff. But, yeah, long story short, I was supposed to put a title on there. It's supposed to the name of the show is supposed to be Does Ezekiel Elliott Need a Running Buddy? And my opinion is this. When I think about Ezekiel Elliott, does Ezekiel Elliott need a running buddy? You know what I'm saying? My thing is this, right? If you were a belt maker for a living, right, you would have tons of leather around, right? Tons of parts for leather. If you were a shoemaker, you would have tons of shoes around, right? Because you are a shoemaker. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a passing team like the Kansas City Chiefs, that means you should have what? Tons of wide receiver. You should just have teams that are just, guys that are just fast for just no reason, right? And then if you were a running team, you need to be what? You would think that you would have what? You would have a multitude of running backs. You know what I'm saying? And the Dallas Cowboys, I've been kind of preaching this. I've been on this soapbox for a little while here, man. I've been a couple people that say, man, West Coast, get off that soapbox. They're not going to do it. But I just can't do it, man. I just can't do it. Because when I see stuff like this, man, again, today, this got put out about 8 minutes ago. And this is a guy, my boy Clyde Edwards Hurlaire, however say his name. Y'all know if I say his name wrong, that means I got love for him. But you guys already know West Coast I woke up kind of happy this morning because this is a guy who West Coast has been asking that the Dallas Cowboys take a look at. Why? Not because he is, over the top, the best running, because he's not the best running back in this draft. But one thing I like about my guy Clyde right here is he runs angry and he makes players pay. You know what I'm saying? And this is one thing I know about being a running team. And the Dallas Cowboys understood this back in 2008 when we had a dominant starting running back and we still drafted Felix Jones in 2020 with the 22nd pick overall. You know what I'm saying? The Dallas Cowboys understood this then. If you were going to be a running team, man, you need to be able to have running backs who can give pain. Like, that's what I like about this guy, and I always say this. They can give pain, they can deliver pain, and they run like bowling balls. You know what I'm saying? More like ping balls, if anything. You know what I'm saying? I like guys who bing off. And then another thing, this is also if you're going to be a running team. If you're going to be a running team, it doesn't mean that you run Ezekiel Elliott out there on obvious 3rd and 1s or 3rd and 2s and things like that. You need to be able to run at all assets. A running team isn't just dependent on their running back to be a running team. You know what I'm saying? That means Dak Prescott got to get involved a little with this running too also. You know what I'm saying? So the cool thing that I like about my guy Clyde right here is this guy right here, he ain't going to cost you much. You know what I'm saying? Now, he's in the draft this year, and he's definitely a guy who I think is going to get drafted. But I don't see this. I think this is definitely a guy that you might be able to with the way this draft is going to be set up. Because, I mean, my boy Boss Cowboy got Taylor, who, in my opinion, is probably the best running back in this draft. You know what I'm saying? And they got him in some drafts going in the 2nd round. So I honestly think you might be able to pick this guy up right here damn near in the 5th round. And if he's sitting there at the 5th round, man, you got to go grab a guy like this at running back. I'm going to tell you 2 things that I love about this guy is he runs angry. And if you want to be a running team, you need running backs who run angry. Why? Because I want running backs who lay into running into linebackers. Why? Because I want Ezekiel like that right there. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. I need a running back who runs angry. Why? So that when Ezekiel Elliott breaks you off or when Ezekiel Elliott is running against his 8-9 front, we can just get this young guy in there and just let him bang. Just let him bang. Mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what you need in a 1-2 punch. You know what I'm saying? I want my second running back because I'm going to be like, I keep telling you guys this. Ezekiel Elliott making $14 million is not a dump truck, y'all. He's not a Dodge Durango. You know what I'm saying? He's not a Tahoe. At $14 million, Ezekiel Elliott is a Lamborghini. He's a freaking NASCAR. You're gonna pull him out and get him popping for the big 60. Aha, buh. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want Zeke for. This is your dump truck. You know what I'm saying? I need a guy who can be my little Dodge Durango with dents all up inside of it, who when people be like, hey, bro, you think you can help me move this sofa? Bruh, no problem. I got you. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. You want to know why? Because the last time we got put out in the playoffs, that's exactly what they had. They had a Lamborghini and Todd Gurley, and they had a dump truck in freaking C.J. Anderson. And they demolished us on the inside for 273 yards. I love Tony P, man. And I know some of you guys think, oh, yeah, but Tony P can be a running back. Yeah, he can. But he'll play longer in the NFL, and he'll make more money. He'll flat out make more money as a slot. Because you got to think like this. On average, Tony P last year he played 12 plays. And I actually gave him some love because there was some games where he didn't even get a snap. So if you actually divide it between the games that he didn't get a snap, he was down about like 6. But I didn't do him like that. If we recorded 1 snap in a game, I gave him credit for those games. So Tony P averaged last year as a backup running back 12 snaps per game. Right? 12 snaps per game. Guys, guess how many snaps per game Randall Cobb had? Guess how many snaps he had? Guess how many snaps per game Randall Cobb was getting? 40. Now, my question is this. Like, I love rookies. I love them, because for some odd reason, you guys believe I don't like rookies. I love rookies. I love them a lot. You know what I'm saying? All right, there, I said it. I love rookies. All right, boom. But this is my thing, right? If I was a company, right, and I had to give a new employee 40 tasks, or I had the option of giving a tenured employee 40 tasks, who do you really think between those, the younger person or the other person at the end of the month, is going to be more effective with those 40 tasks? Yes, a rookie can come in here and do it. Yes, a rookie can do it. Yes, but I want to know, who do you think you're going to get the most out of? You're going to get the most out of Tony Pollard. That's what you're going to do. And then my question is this. I'm going to ask you guys this question. My last question on Tony Pollard is this. What would you rather, if I told you this, Tony Pollard, you can be on the field 12 plays a game? Because a backup running back is only going to really play about 10 to 12 plays a game. You want to know why? Because on average, an offense runs about 60 plays a game. So if Ezekiel Elliott, and let's just be real, Ezekiel Elliott had 6 games last year where he had under 13 carries. That will never happen again. That's never going to happen again. Makes way too much money. And we all know, think about this. Ezekiel Elliott had 1,400 yards and still had 7 games where he had under 12 carries. That's ridiculous. At $14 million, guess what? Ezekiel Elliott is going to be getting 25. He should be getting 25 carries. I'm going to just be real. I love Tony P, and I love all the running backs. But unless Saquon Barkley is my backup running back, man, Ezekiel Elliott ain't spitting carries with nobody. The best don't split. That's just real. That's just how it works. I ain't never heard that in my life. No, you're a backup running back. So when he's tired, that's when you come in. But my question is this. How does Tony Pollard benefit me only coming in when someone's tired? No, Tony Pollard benefits me by being on the field as much as possible. That's what makes you more deadly. And guess what? If you want Tony Pollard in the backfield, don't trip, bro. All Dak got to do is pick up his big old leg, and guess what? He's going to motion right in the backfield, and he's going to stand there. And you can give him the ball. If you want to. But, my thing is this. If Zeke is able to run, I want Zeke getting the ball, period. If Zeke can run, unless Zeke tells me he can't run on this play, Zeke gets the ball. I'm sorry. $14.5 million, you're getting the ball. I don't give a damn about you being tired. No, there will be none of that. And I promise you. And think about this. Think about this. You still got to give Zeke love. Want to know why? Because Zeke is the only running back or only player I've ever seen in the history of football to not even go to training camp. Imagine telling your kids, study for a test, study for a test, study for a test. They don't study for a test. And then they go to class, and then they still get the second highest grade in the class. You tell your kid, well, they be like, Mom, I didn't even study. Mom, I didn't even study, and I still got a. I got a kid I ain't gonna lie. I speak from experience because I got a daughter like that. I got a daughter that's going to Stanford, man. She in 10th grade, and we know she's going to Stanford. Why we know she's going to Stanford? Because that's been the plan. That's been the plan that she's been on. So we know she's going to Stanford. And guess what? She has moments like that. You know what I'm saying? She has moments. She has Ezekiel Elliott moments. You know what I'm saying? Where she's like, I'm like, yo, shouldn't you be studying? She's like, I don't really, Zeke could really have a moment like that. Why? Because Ezekiel Elliott literally did not go to training camp and still, oh, my God. Stop. I got to stop what I'm doing. Look at this. One stepper. Hey, y'all see that? Hey, I'm telling you like this. You get done like that in the middle of the field, your girlfriend's not coming home with you. No, she's not coming home with you. No. You couldn't even be mad if he slid in your girl's DM after he did you like that. You can't even be mad. If you couldn't even be mad. What you gonna say to your girl? She say, well, you shouldn't have let. Oh, that's ridiculous. On the eye. Hey, man, if you on Instagram, slide over to Facebook right now because we having a good old time. But, yo, man, I really like, as you guys know, I really like Clyde, man. There hasn't been a lot of players that I've been asking for a lot, and Clyde has definitely been one of those guys that I've been asking for a lot. That's just keeping it 1,000 with y'all. So to wake up this morning and see this, to see that the Dallas Cowboys are taking had him up for an interview that made me feel good, And I'm gonna tell you guys this. I want to go over this list too because the question of this show was this. Does Ezekiel Elliott need a running mate? And if you look at this right here, man, look at this, right? Players interviewed by the Cowboys via video conference. Now, this is by my boy Bobby Belt, Bobby Beasy. I'm talking about over there on Instagram. He go by Bobby Belt. He got some good content over there too. So shout out to Bobby Belt, made my job easy. These are the Cowboys. These are the players that the Cowboys have interviewed right now. I mean, now these are not in any order because we all know that Jalen Hurts was the first one that they put out. Doesn't necessarily mean that he was the first one they did, but that was the first one that they put out. But now I don't want you guys to automatically assume that these are all in the same order. But I will say this. I feel really good about this list because there are already a couple names on here that I liked before all this whole process started and even made a video. Like if you guys know this guy, Denzel Mims, if you guys go back in February, I made a video about the Dallas Cowboys. This is him and Michael Pittman. Me and Boss Cowboys identified these guys as guys that, that could help score freaking points, man. That's what it's all about, score points. You know what I'm saying? So I liked it to see Denzel Mims' name there. And then we got another one. And then my boy Jalen Reeder. These are two names right here that before this whole process started, me and Boss Cowboy both identified these two guys. This guy's at TCU. This guy's at Baylor. You know what I'm saying? Cool thing about these guys too is that these guys are inside the state of Texas. So I would assume that the Dallas Cowboys have a ton of film on them. They have a ton of film on them. So, but yeah, stick back on. But to get back on topic, though, I just wanted you guys to point out my guy's name right here, DeAndre Swift, running back out of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? We could take a kind of look at him real quick. My boy, I'll have him. Oh dang, look at that. Look at it. Dang, have you ever been ready? Have you doubted yourself? Thought you weren't ready and you really was ready? Let me go back. Ooh. Hey, I'm getting pretty good with this flippy switchy thing, right? I'm getting pretty good, god dang good with this flippy switchy switch thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it really is. It's a flippy switchy flip thing. But hey, if you notice something else about every running back that I show you guys, one main thing that you got to be able to do to be a running back for the Dallas Cowboys or to be a running back for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to say for the Dallas Cowboys because sometimes the Dallas Cowboys do stuff wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just say my criteria. To be a running back for me, and I'm a Cowboy fan, for me, you got to be able to do two things. You got to be able to run. You have to run angry, and you got to be able to catch. You know what I'm saying? Why do I say you got to be able to catch is because 2 years in a row, Ezekiel Elliott in 2018 was your leading receiver. Imagine that. Now, we know Amari Cooper only played 8 games. Well, he played 10 games for us. But still, Amari, I think the exact numbers, you can put them up in the comments, but the exact numbers, I think they came up like Zeke had like 73 catches. Amari Cooper had like 71. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, Amari Cooper had more in the total season, but I'm just saying as far as man, I lost my train of thought, but you know what I'm saying. But the reason why I did, Michael, I'm gonna say something about your comment too. But yeah, you have to be able to run, and you have to be able to catch the ball. Now, Mike, my boy Michael said, you said don't get caught up in highlights. You're absolutely right, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Michael. For presentation, I show highlights. Now, I'm going to keep it real. When you guys are watching film, this is something I preach on. When you're watching film on someone, do not use highlights because highlights are used to highlight what they do best. Like, it's not going to show anything they do bad or anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what highlights are made for, right? But when you're doing a show and you're trying to entertain people and you want people to captivate their audience and you want your show to look really, really nice while you toggle down here in the right side corner, hey, that's me. You put highlights on because why? Because it shows exact each play that you do. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody got time to watch a whole game in an hour. But I appreciate that. I like people to make comments like that, hold you to your word. Hey, and the one thing I love about West Coast is I go live too much to lie. That's what I used to say. I go live way too much to lie. But yeah, like I said, 2 criteria to be a Dallas Cowboy running back for me is you have to run violent. What up with you, Tom? You have to run violent. And you have to be able to catch the ball, man. And watch it. One step. Oh, he hit him with the 2-step. Hey, I'm gonna tell you guys, there's a very often times in life that you come across the 2-step. One step. Ah! Y'all saw that? You know what that is? That's ladders, man. That's ladders. If you want to know how players are able to do that, it's called ladders. One, 2. That's that icky shuffle. That's nasty, man. What up with you, D-Money? Hey, man, let me put my government on. Let me hear. What's wrong with you, D-Money? I knew that. I see now I'm going to have to change the name of the topic of this. God dang. Hell no, Tony Pollard needs the ball more. Cortez says, hell no, Tony Pollard needs the ball more. You're absolutely right. Tony Pollard does need the ball more. And guess what? Tony Pollard's not going to get the ball more playing running back. Why? Because you have a $14 million running back. That makes no sense. Like, that's another thing I be trying to, like, people get all in their feelings when I say Tony Pollard needs to move to slot. That's another thing. I'm like, bro, why do you want Tony Pollard trying to compete with carries with Zeke? That makes no sense. Like, that makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Let Tony Pollard go be your slot. He have no competition. Like, no competition at all at slot because we don't even have a slot. And then think about this. What is a slot? What is their job as a slot? A job of a slot is to what? Get yak yards. As soon as they get the ball in their hand to get upfield. Like, that's the job of a slot. Like, it makes sense. And then it's like, man, I be getting into some useless arguments with folks. People like, man, Tony Pollard could never be a slot. I'm like, bro, Tony Pollard had 20 receiving touchdowns his senior year in high school. 20 receiving touchdowns. I don't know how Tony didn't go to a major. I mean, Memphis is a big school. He stayed home. He probably stayed home. Okay, I get it. He stayed home. But, yeah, man, 20, I don't see how you don't get, like, major stats. Like, I don't see how major schools aren't off you. But Memphis, man, definitely, I call them weapons U now, man. This is Tony P back in college, man. This is one thing we also got to be able to do. NFL, I absolutely hate this 25 kickoff rule because it just kills guys like Tony P. This dude had 7 kickoff returns in college. 7. Tied an NCAA record. 7. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Because of the 20-yard rule, they basically should just put me back there. This Tony P at the wide receiver. Look at what he did. You see what he did? Jet sweep. This is his highlights from college, y'all. Let me see if I can sit this somewhere on Instagram. Here we go. Let's go back. These are his highlights from college. This is his senior. This is his last year in college. You know what I'm saying? Dallas Cowboys. I mean, I don't mind putting Pollard there, but I don't think that Tony Pollard should be fighting for carries with Ezekiel Elliott. Like, there he goes at the wide receiver, gets the jet little reverse. Map. Good block, quarterback. And that's Tony. That's what you want Tony Pollard doing. Like, that's what you want Tony Pollard doing. Kickoff return. NFL stops. Man, kill that rule. Hey, you guys know they killed the instant replay rule. You guys know that, right? No more instant replay on pass interference. That mess was trash anyway. Jaquez says we need to use Pollard like LA uses Eccles. I like that. Look at that. These are his play. This is his highlights from his senior year in high school. First, you haven't seen one play from the running back position. Not one play. Can he do it? Yes, he can do it. But he's better in space. Map. Go, Tony, go, Tony, go. Go, Tony, go. Go, Tony. Ah! Yeah, he's getting hussed. That's the Tony P I want. Y'all tripping. Y'all want to put him behind 5 other dudes. Hell no. Heck no. Y'all want to put this behind 5 other dudes? Heck no. Put Tony in space and let him go to work. Stream play. Slot screen. You seen the slot screen? Look at him. Cut up Phil, why don't you? Okay. Why don't I? My boy Renell said, I wish Tony, they got to use him, bro. They got to use him like he's a freaking weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a weapon. Everything that he does is in space. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he does is in space. Look at him. Matt, go get the block. You want him in space. This is not a running back. He's going to exert most of his energy trying to get in front of the offensive line. Most of his energy is trying to get in. Like, you want Tony Pollard in space. If the Cowboys don't keep him at running back, I'm sorry, they got to put some weight on him. And that's going to defeat what you want in him. Man, let this dude be a weapon. There go the first play as a running back right there. And we are what? Halfway through the highlight. That was nasty too. Whoop, little one-stepper. Look at this. Whoa, my boy up there, tight end with the blocker. Oh, sorry, tackle. All right, West Coast is right. Hello to stick to behind our dudes. Like, hello, kickoff return, man. He's a weapon, bro. There's a reason they drafted him. If they only going to use him for 5 to 8 touches, that's no point. What's the point? He's a weapon like Kamara. Thank you. Hey, that was a comment, man. That was a hell of a comment. That was a hell of a comment. That was a good comment right there, buddy. Hey, man, go over to, hey, y'all, everybody that's on Instagram right now, go over to Facebook right now or YouTube. I gotta change something real quick. Boom. What's up with you, my Cowboys family? Hey, you know, we just sitting up here and looking at Tony Pollard being used correctly. That's all we're doing. Wide receiver, you know what I'm saying, at the slot. Hey, shout out to everybody that says he can't be a slot, though, right? Hey, shout out to everybody that says Tony Pollard can't. He should be a running back. He should only get 8 touches a game. Yeah, you're right. Look at that. There go the slot right there. What is that? What is that? Yes, this guy is on our team. This guy is on our team. This guy. See that guy right there? What is that? What position is that? What position is that, guys? Okay. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. He fades that dude so well. Like, this corner, oh, my God. This is horrible. This is just nasty. Like, watch how he turned. Look at this dude. He's all the way turned. Up. Nope, wrong way. Yeah, that guy should play slot for the Dallas Cowboys. Like, that guy should play slot for the Dallas Cowboys. Look at them hands. Shout out to everybody that says, oh, he has to work on his route. He needs to work on his routes, though. Okay, I got you guys. He needs to work on those routes. Let's see what that play was about. What did he do on that play? Oh, okay. Where was he at on this play? Okay, where was he at? Little arrow. Okay. Yeah, that guy is not a freaking running back, man. Come on, y'all. Like, I want to know, bro. Like, I want to know. Would you rather have Tony Pollard on the field 8 plays? Let's go. You want to learn something? Would y'all rather have Tony Pollard? Oh, no. This is Anthony Miller. He nice, too. We ain't going to talk about him, though. Different show. But, hey, I want to know, man. I'm putting it out to the peoples, man. I need to know. I'm putting it out to the peoples. Where do y'all want him at? What do y'all like? You guys don't. I think it way benefits the Dallas Cowboys to have Tony Pollard on the field 40 to 50 plays versus on the bench and on the field 8 plays. Trying to wait for Zeke to get. And I'm gonna tell you guys like this: if with a full training camp and Zeke making $14.5 million, Zeke will probably never get tired in 2020. Zeke ain't never getting tired in 2020. He not getting tired in 2020. Not Zeke. Not in 2020. Zeke not getting tired in 2020. Too much money on the line. And them boys gonna be ready to get after it. After all this stuff, man, Zeke ain't getting tired in 2020. So what does that mean? That means that Tony Pollard is sitting on the bench, or he goes out there and catches kickoff returns and then walks over to the sidelines. Because you don't really get an opportunity in NFL. He's getting not used. For a 4th-round pick, that makes absolutely no sense. You have a wide-open spot at slot. It's a position that he's natural in. And it's a position that's going to be my thing is this, and I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Like, I actually think Tony Pollard at the slot is an upgrade over Cobb because he's way better. He's way better in open space than Cobb. Let's see. My boy Tom says, I see him as a wide receiver. I see him as a slot. I definitely see him as a slot. Let me see. Last thing I want to show y'all. Last thing I'm going to show y'all on Tony Pollard is this right here. Look at this. This is the last thing I promise you. Then I'm going to let this go. And then I'm going to just say, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, man. Like, y'all just believe what you want to believe. This is the last thing because I know y'all going to be like, West Coast, you're just beating it in the horse. You're just beating it. You're killing it. Okay, West Coast, we get it. All right, well, I want to show y'all this this is when you Google Tony Pollard right here, right? Let me see if I can, how I do this. Boss called me, told me he said do like this. Oh, there we go. Oh, we in the game. All right, look at this, right? Y'all can see it, right? Y'all can see it, right? All right, let's go. All right, y'all can see that, right? Bam. I'm going to let it catch up. I'm going to read some comments so that I catch up. It says, please put him, please. He's a beast of hope. Sees the potential and makes the move. I absolutely agree too, Steve. Hey, man, this is the last thing. It says, no, not a full-time wide receiver Pollard. I mean, yes, as a full-time slot, absolutely. Absolutely. I think Tony Pollard should be an 80% slot, and he could be 20% backup running back at the third running back. Why? Because I believe that you need to get another guy that needs to be, because if Ezekiel Elliott goes down, Tony Pollard is not going to be your starting running back. And the reason why I know that is because think of this. When it really got up close to the wire, you know what the Dallas Cowboys did? They signed Alfred Morris for $1 million. And then when Zeke came back, they released him. The Dallas Cowboys were not going to – Tony Pollard does not have the frame to be a full-time running back in the NFL. So it's like, why put someone as your backup running back when casualty happens and you have to revert to somebody else? That makes no sense. That's the whole reason why the Cowboys drafted Mike Weber also. Mike Weber was a full-time running back. He a 3-down back. If you watch Ohio State football, that dude, he a full-time running back. But I want you guys to look at this. Like, for all my folks out there that's saying that Tony Pollard, like, for you guys to be on for anybody that's yelling that he should be more of a running back, you're basically saying that he should be more of something that he's not. Or he should do something that, because look at this. This is his Winicky page. Anything I show you guys is always going to be, go right on Google, find it yourself. Early years. This is Tony Pollard's Winicky page. This is all the information about him, right? Early years. Listen to this. Is Pollard attended Melrose High School as a senior. He was a two-way starter at wide receiver and cornerback on his high school football team. He helped the team reach the playoff while making over 1,200 receiving yards and 20 touchdowns and being named the All-District 16AA as a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? My boy Jay Dillon says a better running back was at Memphis. You're absolutely right, my boy Henderson. Like, Henderson he's a starting running back. But even think about this. In college, Tony Pollard had 1,250 receiving yards while only having 930 rushing yards. Dallas Cowboys, if you want to improve your team and you want to be a true running team, you need another running back. You need another true running back, like a full-time serviceable running back. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you claim to be, you need to have it in excess. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs to be, like, Tony Pollard we cannot be going into there thinking that he can be a full-time running back. Like, there's never been a game in his career all the way to high school where he was a starting running back the entire game. It just never happened. And we want to do that in the NFL. Like, that's what I be saying. Like, the Cowboys, like, sometimes, like, some stuff is just obviously stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do it, man. And like even with the wide receiver, like, if people think that, oh, we moved Tony Pollard to the wide, so and it's so crazy because so many people they're so fixated of the thought of bringing in some wide receiver who was good in college versus looking at a guy who was already nice. Like, Tony Pollard's already nice at running back, so imagine what he would be at at slot with nobody in front of him. Like, that's what amazes me, and I think that's why some people, label me and say, oh, West Coast doesn't like the draft. It's not that I don't like the draft, but I'm just saying, when you have grown man problems, bro, like scoring points, we had grown man problems. We were the number one passing team in the NFL. You know what that means? That means we had no problem getting to the end zone. We had a problem getting in the end zone. And you're telling me a guy who scored 20 touchdowns once is not playing at his right position? Bruh, slap yourself. You know what I'm saying? Jay Diggins says, Cam Ayers, yes. We need a full-time running back. Put Pollard in the slot. And to keep it real, Pollard can still play running back. He can still play running back, but he just can't be my backup. Like, he can't be my backup. You know what I'm saying? My boy says CMC just got paid. What did he get? Tell me what he got. Throw the number in there, no. Throw the number in there. Hey, CMC is nice. I ain't going to lie. I kind of hated on him a little bit coming out. But he is definitely proving himself to be nice. You know what I'm saying? He's a different monster, though. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a different 16 mil a year highest. Oh, I love it. You know why I love it? Because now that monkey's off Zeke's back. Go eat, Zeke. You know what I'm saying? That monkey's off Zeke's back now, so I ain't tripping. What's up with you, Miss Tony? I see you. My sponsor, I see you. Yeah, CMC just got paid. I can dig it. After last year's season, I can dig it. And, I mean, he had to get a number that was going to be bigger than Zeke's because he had more rushing yards. Now, and he had more receiving yards. He was the number one all-purpose yard running back in the NFL. Now, guess who was number 2? Ezekiel Elliott. So that makes sense. CMC was number 1 in all-purpose yards last year. You know what I'm saying? And Zeke was number 2. You know what I'm saying? And they're always going to get a contract that's going to exceed the next. So my thing is this, like, you know, don't be mad when Dak get his. But, I mean, CMC's contract, that makes sense. It makes sense. And think about this. Their offense is going to be heavily on him because they don't even know. I mean, they got a quarterback, but 16 real games. Come on now. So that offense is 100% going to be predicated upon CMC. So, yeah, I'm not surprised on that. That doesn't surprise me. $16 million. To be honest with you, I could have actually saw for what he's probably going to be worth to them. I could have saw him up in that 20, not that 18, 19, be honest with you, because it's all about worth to that team. You know, he's going to be a $20 million worth of offense for that team next year. He's going to have to be. Because if you think, they just automatically about to, look at that division now. Like they picked Carolina picked the wrong year to not know who their quarterback is. Now they got Breeze in their division. They got Brady in their division. Bruh, they got Matt Ryan in their division. And then you got, you don't know. Exactly. That's the wrong year. That's the wrong year. So, I mean, CMC, he going to have to ball this year. Because they don't even know. I mean, that division is just monstrous right now. Like, that division is, like, that division is, I mean, I think I actually got it up right here. Let me show it to you. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can see this. Y'all can see this, but this is the NFC South, man. Like, you got Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Matt Ryan up in that same division. Tom Brady got a playoff record of 30-11. Drew Brees got a playoff record of 8-8. Matt Ryan got 4-6. Teddy Bridgewater's in that. Oh, well, they still got Teddy on there. Oh. John Juice. What up with you, man? John Juice. I see you, man. Tony says, West Coast, did you know when I share it still says Happy Easter? I know. I forgot. I know. I forgot to change the thing. My bad, y'all. But yeah, man, that division, the NFC South is a monster right now. 4 years, $16 million extension. Ooh. Teddy BB, 0-1. Ooh. Teddy BB. I don't even think y'all can see that. My bad, man. I'm going to have to do that different. Let me see if I can get it bigger. I don't think it's going to let me do it, though. It ain't going to do it for the Vine. It ain't going to do it. Nope, it ain't going to do it. Yeah, man. So, yeah, that division is monstrous right now. Let's look at our division. Hey, as soon as the draft is over, I got this special project, man, that we're going to be dedicating some time to our division. But look at our division, man. You got Dak Prescott 1-12. Carson Wentz 0-1 in the playoffs. Daniel Jones 0-0. Dwight Haskins 0-0. It's funny, though, because Dak Prescott, look at this. Listen, Dak Prescott 40-24 career record. Y'all don't want to pay that dude. 40-24 career record. That's crazy. NFC North, oh my God, Kirk Cousins 44. Kirk Cousins is 44, 42 in 2 ties. So technically, Kirk Cousins is basically 44-44. And this dude still keeps getting paid. Wow. Matthew Stafford, for all y'all folks that say y'all would take Matthew Stafford over Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford is 0-3. In 69-79, he has lost 10 games more than he's won. Blah. How do I feel about Cooper Rush as my backup quarterback for this year? I don't have a problem with it, but they definitely need to draft someone. You need to draft a quarterback every year. Matthew Stafford is 69-79. He's really 69-80 because a tie is like kissing your sister. 69-80. Think about that. And he didn't got paid. Wow. My boy Jaquez says that Kirk is the finesse god. Wow. Hey, this is very telling. This is a very, very telling. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're looking at this right here, the only quarterbacks that deserve to be paid are Dak, Carson, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Matt Ryan. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 55 and 83. Damn. Derek Carr, 39 and 55, been paid. Oh, Patrick Mahomes, 24 and 7. Jesus. Cam Newton, 68 and 55. Wow. Derek Carr, 39 and 55. He got paid. Wow. Sam Darnold, 11 and 15. Wow. Nick Foles, 26 and 22. Jameis Winston, 28 and 42. Wow. You know what that says? You know what that tells me? It's really hard to win games in the NFL. And that players don't get paid off of winning and losing games. That's what that really tells me. That's what that really tells me, because I see. I mean, how does Matthew Stafford got two contracts? That's crazy. Like, but if you just look at it like that, you gotta be like, Dak Prescott should be a paid quarterback. If you off the numbers I just gave you guys right now, he should be a paid quarterback. But it also tells you this also, that quarterbacks don't get paid off wins or losses. Because if it was, he shouldn't be on it. I mean that's ridiculous. That's like, dang, that's crazy, right? Let's go to this other division. Russell Wilson, 86 and 41. Jimmy Garoppolo, 42 and 25. Jared Goff, 33 and 21. Damn, Jared Goff's won more games than Carson Wentz. Who's figure? All right. Kyler Murray, 5 and 10. All right. Ben, 144 and 71. Andy Dalton, 70 and 61. Hey, they better stop hating on Andy. I think Andy gonna do something. You get him on the right team. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Cincinnati might be tripping, man, because I know they say Joe Burrows is supposed to be Jesus walking on water, but I don't know, because Jesus did it more than 1 year. Jesus was on earth 33 years. Joe Burrow only did it 1 year, so I just don't see how he can be Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He had to do it at least 32 more years before I can say that. But I mean, if I'm especially after, and everybody keeps on asking me, like, you know, how do I think it's gonna affect, you know, you got to think a lot of rookies are not being able to try out and work out right now. Why? Because of everything that we're going through. So in my opinion, man, I could easily see, you know what I'm saying, if I'm a team, I would go in on an Andy Dalton before I go all in on one of these big time rookies. That's just my opinion, man. 70 wins in the NFL. I think a new environment, you might get a whole nother quarterback. Good old Baker Mayfield, who they say is better than Dak, is 12 and 17 in the NFL. Deshaun Watson, 24 and 13. Phillip Rivers is 123 and 101. I mean, bruh, yeah, you won 123 games. Shout out. That's what's up. But, bro, you also lost 101 games. And he's also 5 and 6 in the playoffs. Ben Roethlisberger's 13 and 8 in the playoffs. Ryan Tannehill just got paid 14. He's 49 and 49 career record. Exact even. 2 and 1 in the playoffs. Granger Minshew 6 and 6. Damn. Yeah, man, I was kind of, I don't know where. I had that in my chat box. I sent that to the scouts. I'll post that on the page. But that was just some stuff I found on the internet, man. I thought it was very interesting. But that's just crazy, man. That's crazy. That kind of tells you that these quarterbacks, they don't get paid off of wins and losses. Because a lot of quarterbacks on there got a gang of losses. You know what I'm saying? Still getting paid a lot of money. All right. But hey, man, you guys remember tonight, I'm going to be having former Dallas Cowboy Keith Smith on the show. He's going to be live right here talking about his new series, Books with Beef. He currently plays for the Atlanta Falcons, but you guys already know we still going to bring him on and show him some love. So make sure you guys tune in. I'm going to be doing some giveaways and sending some stuff out. I appreciate everybody for the DJ SC thing. I'm going to be getting that stuff out today, actually. So I appreciate you guys. So look, the 3 people who sent me their information, I appreciate you guys for that. So I'll get that out today as my sign of appreciation. But, make sure you guys tune in tonight. We're going to have my boy Keith Smith, former Dallas Cowboy, current Atlanta Falcons, has a great program where every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Cali time, they are reading books with children. And these are active NFL players that are taking their time out of their day to read with their children and other children around the world. So it's pretty dope, and it's via Zoom. And, these dudes more than an athlete, man. More than an athlete, and I absolutely love it, man. What would you give for Jets for Jamal Adams? I would give you I think I did a whole video on it the other day. To check my video out, man. Go check my video out. On my video from yesterday, I did it. I went through 2 great scenarios that I would give up. So check my video out from yesterday, and I got you. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me. Everybody else on Instagram that's been rocking with us tonight. Everybody that was on YouTube. Everybody that's on Facebook. Everybody who gave stars. I appreciate the Star Lords. Hey, on this new program, it doesn't let me see the stars, so I'm going to still have to use my phone. So I appreciate everybody who did give stars. And, hey, man, you guys already know what it is. Never look down because the star is up. Peace.